Hello everybody, this is Saad with you again, your favorite realtor, and today we're going to be discussing a very important, key and prominent project that's coming up on the Dubai coastline. We're talking about nothing other than Palm Jebel Ali. This is going to be a very detailed case study into the investment analysis of this very project. So let's quickly get into it and let me show you what you can expect with this presentation. We're going to be looking at the payment plans, the fronts that are launching right now, the different unit types, sizes and prices, the ROE analysis, the most important part of this video, how and which properties in Dubai are really good for capital preservation and long-term growth, and the properties that are resilient to market corrections. We're going to take a look at Dubai past, present and future, how Dubai is shaping up. We're also going to look at Palm Jebel Ali versus Palm Jumeirah. What are the key differences between these similar projects? And then we're going to explore the beach collection and the coral collection in this project. So there's going to be timestamps in this video. If you want to jump and see different parts of the video, you're free to do so. But let's quickly begin with what the payment plan is going to be in this project. We're going to be having a 80-20 payment plan, where the down payment is going to be a 20% down payment along with the 4% DLD, and then every year you have roughly 20% payments that you will be making to Nakheel towards these beautiful properties, and the handover will be in Q4 of 2029. So the final payment of 20% will be due in 2029. So this was quickly the payment plan of this very project. Let's take a look at the fronts that are launching right now. So we have the fronts right here: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So we have in total 16 fronts in this very project, and what they are launching now are A, B, C, D, E, F fronts, the higher numbered villas on these fronts. So we are talking about from this point on towards the tip of these very fronts. These are the villas that they're launching. Now what's happening in these fronts is that until this point of the front is a little bit skinnier, and then it opens up into a thicker area. So it becomes it's thin, and then from this part of the front it becomes thicker. So what's going to happen right here? You're going to have more space between the villas, you're going to have larger plots, you're going to have lower density villas right here, and also you're going to be closer towards the open side of the sea. For example, front F, all these villas are going to have a huge sea view that they're going to have right here. The distance between the neighbors is going to be much larger, and for example with these parts you have more open panoramic views of the sea and the crescents that you're going to have right here. So even in the current Palm Jumeirah, the higher numbered villas are always more in demand. They are more sought after by homeowners, and the prices tend to be higher in these type of villas as well. Anything with the higher numbers, because the lower number starts from here where the distance of the water is quite less, and the numbers increase. It starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, it goes towards the hundreds, and once you reach the higher numbers, that's where there is more open views and more privacy for you as an owner. So these are the most sought after villa types in either of the palms. So let's continue with the different types of units that are going to be launching in this very project. We have two collections. Firstly, we have the beach collection, which is going to feature 5 and 6 bedroom, beautiful large sized villas right here. So we have in the 5 bedroom specification Bahia Luna and Wave Crest. In the final part of the video, we're going to take a look at all of these different types of units. All of these, we're going to check out all the renders of these and how beautiful these villas are. So that's going to be towards the end of the video. 5 bedrooms, Bahia Luna, Wave Crest. The sizes are absolutely massive. We're going to have 8,200 square feet, 8,369 square feet. The plot sizes for the 5 and 6 bedrooms are going to range between 8,000 to 10,000 depending on the unit that we do pick up. And the price range is going to be from 27 to 33 million. And this is the same for the 6 bedrooms as well. 6 bedrooms have a similar area to the 5 bedrooms. And they're also going to have similar plot sizes and price point in this very beach collection. So the beach collection has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of villas. So that is going to create a very nice look in the front, where not every villa looks like the other one. There's going to be 6 distinct type of villas in the beach collection, and there's going to be also 6 different distinct types of villas on the coral collection as well. In the previous phases, they had 8 different types of villas for each. So there's going to be a lot of different looks of villas, modern, beautifully designed villas by top architectural firms who are designing these very beautiful villas right here. So even if you are an owner right here, you're not directly competing with the same kind of villas. Each type of villas is going to be having only a few of similar ones. So your competition within these type of villas also becomes lesser. So that's really going to help you at the time of resale when you do look to exit this property. Let's take a look at the Coral collection. In Coral, again, we have 6 different types. We have firstly the 7 bedrooms right here, which are going to range between 11,500 to 12,100 square feet in built up area. The plot sizes are going to be between 18,000 to 22,000 square feet. So that is absolutely massive. And we're going to have a price point between 42 to 47 million for these 7 bedroom Coral collection villas. That is going to be right here. The 3 types that are here right now have not been disclosed by Nakheel. How they look like, what are the exact typology and sizes of these is not revealed. But hopefully by the time you watch this video and reach out to me, these will be sent out to us. So you will have an idea of the 6 bedroom large in this project, how they look like. But we're expecting a built up area of 9,500 and plot areas between 14,000 to 18,000 square feet. 35 to 40 million price tag for this. So in the beach collection, you have 5 and 6 bedrooms. In the Coral collection, you have 6 bedroom large and 7 bedroom villas that are going to be in this very new release that's coming up by Nakheel. Now, let's take a look at the prices in the closest competition, which is Palm Jumeirah. What are the prices of 5, 6 and 7 bedroom villas in Palm Jumeirah? You're going to be surprised by the prices that are currently trading in Palm Jumeirah, which is the little brother of Palm Jebel Ali. So 5 bedroom villas, average price 54 million today in Palm Jumeirah. For old villas, upgraded villas in Palm Jebel Ali, you will have no need to upgrade these villas because they're going to have the most modern finishes and they're going to be amazing villas from the get-go. Here, people are picking up the older villas because keep in mind, Palm Jumeirah is a project that is more than 20 years old. So the villas that were initially built are more than 20 years old. So people are picking them up, upgrading them, renovating them, and then they're adding a lot of value to these properties. And the prices are as follows. 5 bedroom, 54.3 million on average on the market. 6 bedrooms, 110 million dirhams on average on the market. And the 7 bedrooms, very few 7 bedrooms that are available on the Palm Jumeirah are trading on average at 171 million dirhams for these villas. Now, the price points that we have seen in Palm Jebel Ali are drastically lower than what you're going to find on the ready market for Palm Jumeirah. Now, Palm Jumeirah is an iconic destination. It's a landmark. It's a place where people aspire to be, and the most elite crowd or residents of Dubai do stay on these fronts on the Palm. Now, when the new Palm comes in, it's only a matter of time before all of these high net worth people would look to migrate to the newer, better planned Palm because there are a lot of issues on Palm Jumeirah as we know today. So we're going to take a look at those as well. So now let's check out what kind of ROEs can you expect when you do invest in a project like Palm Jebel Ali, comparing it to Palm Jumeirah, where the beach collection, which is going to be the 5 and 6 bedrooms, let's take the average price of 30 million dirhams. 30 million dirhams if you pick up a villa in Palm Jebel Ali on the higher numbered units on the Fronds. If you exit at a price point of 50 million, which is lower than what is trading in Palm Jumeirah today, you make a 67% capital appreciation. Your profit is going to be 20 million dirhams, but you have only invested 24 million. Why? Is because there's an 80-20 payment plan, as I showed you earlier, where 80% of this amount, which is 30 million, 80% of that is going to be 24 million. That's all you're going to pay until handover. So paying 24 million, you can take home a profit of 20 million. That is an ROE of 83%. That is if the Palm Jebel Ali is still under the valuation of Palm Jumeirah. If Palm Jebel Ali matches the prices of Palm Jumeirah today, in 2025, the prices of Palm Jumeirah versus 2029 prices of Palm Jebel Ali, if that matches the prices, which is around 54, 55 million right here, 83% capital appreciation is what you're looking at. 25 million dirhams of profit by investing only 24 million. That is 104% ROE. Now let's say in 2029, Palm Jebel Ali is trading at prices higher than what the Palm Jumeirah is today. Let's say it touches 60 million, which is very reasonable. It's very possible to happen. You're looking at 100% capital appreciation. You're looking at 30 million dirhams of profit by investing only 24 million, and that makes it an ROE of 125%. Now, this was the beach collection, which were the 5 and 6 bedrooms. We also have the Coral collection where the numbers get absolutely crazy. We have the large 6-bedroom Coral collection where the price point on average will be around 37 million dirhams. As we saw in the earlier example, the 6-bedroom large are trading at 110 million dirhams on the market. So let's say this Coral collection 6-bedroom touches only 90 million dirhams. That is 143% capital appreciation for these modern villas. You're taking home a 53 million dirham profit by investing only 29.5 million as per the payment plan. That makes it 180% return on your equity. Absolutely crazy numbers right here. These numbers, if you notice, I've kept it just at or below the prices that are there in Palm Jumeirah today, because the average price for a 6-bedroom in Palm Jumeirah is 110 million. We're keeping the examples on the lower side. 100 million price point, you're looking at 170% capital appreciation, 63 million dirhams in profit, 214% return on your equity. You invest 29.5 million, you take home on top of your 29.5 million, 63 million dirhams in profit. Let's say the 6-bedroom matches the prices of the 6 bedrooms in Palm today, which is at 110 million. That is 197% capital growth, 73% dirhams in pure profit, investing only 29.5 million. That is 248% return on your equity. These are mind-bogglingly amazing numbers. This is the reason why Palm Jebel Ali is one of the most lucrative investment opportunities in Dubai today. These are going to be one of the most phenomenal villas that are going to be launching on this amazing island with beautiful sea views, beach access for each and every villa inside this community. Do not miss this opportunity if you are a high-ticket investor, if you are a person of high net worth and you can afford to invest in such properties. Do not miss this opportunity to invest. Let's take a look at the most extreme villa in this collection, which is going to be the Coral collection 7-bedroom villas, and the numbers go even more crazy right here. On average in Palm Jumeirah, 7-bedroom villas are trading at 170 million dirhams today in Palm Jumeirah. In Palm Jebel Ali, where you're going to have even better villas in terms of floor plans, designs and everything about it, you're getting them at a 45 million average price. Let's say they touch 160 million dirhams at the time of completion. You're looking at 255% capital appreciation. You're looking at 115 million dirhams in profit. We are looking at 9-digit profit right here. That is absolutely crazy. Investing only 36 million as per the payment plan. 80% of 45 million is going to be 36 million. Your ROE becomes 219%. Let's say the villas touch 170 million, which is the average price of a 7-bedroom villa in the Palm today. 278% capital growth, 125 million dirhams of pure profit, investing only 36 million dirhams, 247% return on equity. Let's say they exceed what's in the market in Palm Jumeirah today in 2029. These are trading at 180 million, which is not far from reality. This is very possible for this to happen. You're looking at 300% capital growth. You're looking at 135 million dirhams of profit, investing only 36 million dirhams, 275% ROE. As I said, these numbers are absolutely mind-boggling. This is a tried and tested model on the seafront. On the seafront with beach access, you don't have any options other than Palm Jumeirah. There are a few villas in Jumeirah Bay where it's the island by Miraz. You have a few villas on Nikki Beach. You have upcoming villas on Dubai Islands, and that's about it. That is the reason why such kind of beachfront villas are skyrocketing in price, because we have high net worth individuals in Dubai who are looking to have this kind of a trophy home, and there is no options for them, and they have to go for these options. Currently, they're picking up Palm, they're picking up Jumeirah Bay, but when Palm Jebel Ali comes up in the future, there's going to be a bidding war for these kind of villas. There's only going to be 2,000 of these villas in total, and the higher number fronds are going to be even lower in number. So do not miss this opportunity if you are a serious investor. This is one of the most lucrative and highest potential offering in the market today. Let's move along and take a look at how, if you are a high net worth individual, how you could be looking to preserve your capital and grow your capital, and the properties that are resilient to market corrections. Now let's take a look. Very interesting data right here. All the data that I'm showing you right now is from DXB Interact. These are not numbers that I'm making up. These are just numbers that I'm sourcing from the most transparent real estate market in Dubai, which is the Dubai Land Department, and I'm bringing you these numbers. So we have some graphs right here where we can take a look at the performance of the properties in different types of properties in different locations. Now over here, we are looking at performance of luxury villa communities, okay? So firstly, we're going to look at Jumeirah first, which is the area in front of the seafront. We're talking about the area between Burj Al Arab all the way until La Mer. That entire area is called Jumeirah first. Now there are villas right here where you can take a look. From 2013 to 2025 in Jumeirah first, there has not been any correction. Why? It's because it's super low supply. Beachfront villas are very low in supply. There's never been a correction. The prices, if you see, are just slowly, steadily trending upwards, and they're moving fast. Now that Dubai is under the spotlight, people are moving in big numbers. Millennial migration is a real thing that's happening right here. The graph is moving upwards, and it's gonna move up faster and faster in this area. Let's take a look at Jumeirah Bay Island. The graph has remained relatively flat, and after 2021 it has started moving up, and right now it's sitting at 6,900 dirham per square feet. So you can take a look. The real luxury locations on the beachfront or just luxury communities in general, they either tend to flatline or they tend to grow. So if you are looking to preserve your capital, there is nothing better than investing in top tier luxury villa developments, and if you can find them on the beachfront, that is going to be the best kind of investment that you can make in the market. Now these were two locations, Jumeirah first and Jumeirah Bay Island. Let's take a look at two more luxury villa communities. So firstly, let's take a look at Dubai Hills Estate. Again, the graph has been relatively flat. In the years that there was significant crashes happening in the Dubai market, the graph remained flat. And then after 2021, the graph is starting to grow. So again, you can take a look that these kind of luxury villa properties are very resilient to market corrections. They either, when there is corrections or crashes happening, they stay flat, and then when the market grows, they grow faster than anything else. Palm Jumeirah, your little brother, Palm Jumeirah, over here, from 2012 to 2025, we have a record of the prices right now. So this chart represents 13 years of the Dubai real estate market in Palm Jumeirah. So the graph has remained relatively flat. Even in the times of crashes, all it went down was about 15%. Relatively flat. And then when the property prices started growing, the market uptrend came up. It went all the way from 1100 all the way to 4,200 dirham per square foot. So that is more than 4x growth that has happened right here in the past. But when the market is shaky and wavery, you can see the pattern remains relatively flat, the prices remain flat, and then when the market grows, they grow faster than anything else on the market. Now, in contrast, okay, the same two communities, Palm Jumeirah and Dubai Hills Estate, also have apartments, okay? Now let's see how apartments perform versus luxury villas. The complete different market. It's a completely different segment of the audience, right? Luxury villas versus apartments in the same communities, right? So performance of apartments in prime locations. So in Palm Jumeirah, we also have apartments, and you can see this is where you've experienced a dip in the apartment prices. When there is a crash, there will be a correction in the apartment prices as well. So the peak in 2014 was at 1,678, and then when the market was coming down, the prices came down for the apartments as well. It touched all the way to almost 1,000 dirham per square foot, and then it started growing again from 2020 onwards once we came out of the COVID crash. In Dubai Hills Estate again, the property prices had a steady decline when the market was on a low. From 1,300, it came all the way down to 181 dirham per square foot. And then when the market picked up, the prices started moving up again. Now, same thing. Yeah, I'm just going to go back. Just take a look at the graph of Palm Jumeirah apartments versus villas and Dubai real estate apartments versus villas. This is the graph where you can see a significant dip in apartments, and Dubai real estate. Now look at the villas. They remain relatively flat. Take a look again. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of capital preservation. When you do invest in top locations, beachfront villas, luxury villas, the crash is almost insignificant to you. Why? I'll tell you why. When investors or homeowners are picking up villas worth 20 plus million, they're not really shaken up by these kind of market ups and downs because they have the holding capacity to hold on. They just don't sell. The prices never dip. They only sell at the prices that they want to sell at. Unlike when you talk about the lower segment of the market, let's say apartments between 1 million and 5 million dirhams, there is going to be a panic when property prices go up and down. People will be looking to liquidate because that's probably a huge portion of their net worth stuck in that property. So they're looking to sell, they're looking to panic, and the prices go fluctuate up and down. But when we talk about these high-end properties, the high net worth individuals, if you're watching these, you know you're sitting calm, you're sitting easy because it's only a small portion of your net worth into that property. You're looking to hold, you know this property is going to grow. You just have to give it time to come out of the flat line and for it to grow again. So that's the reason why high net worth individuals are investing in these kind of properties and they do not really experience any kind of market corrections long term. This was the example of the apartments in Dubai real estate and Palm. Let's take a look at two more areas for apartments, yeah? And we're only going to look at prime locations. So we're looking at downtown. Downtown has also experienced the correction or crash, whatever you want to call it. When the market did go down, the prices of even downtown, which is like one of the most prime locations of Dubai, did have a significant slump. From the high of 2,400 all the way to the low of 1,400, it lost 1,000 dirham per square foot in its price. That is a significant 40% decline from the highs. And then when the property market started growing, these prices grew again. Same thing, let's take a look at Dubai Marina, prime location. Prices went up to the peak of 1,600 before they came all the way down to 900. That is almost 40-45% value lost in the correction or in the crash. And then the prices started moving up again. Whereas when we saw in the villas, the prices either remain flatline and then they grow when the market grows, and then they really grow faster than any of these. So this is the reason why if you are a high net worth individual, rather than splitting up your 25 million investment into multiple smaller apartments in different areas, do look to pick up the trophy asset, the asset that is low in supply in the market, which has a lot of demand, where a lot of high net worth individuals would be looking to buy these off of you. These are the kind of properties that you should be looking to hold at for capital preservation and long-term massive growth. So let's move along and check out how Dubai past, present and future has been shaping up. There's a pattern to how Dubai has grown so far. So let's take a look at the past, present and future of Dubai. So this is the extent of Dubai all the way from the east all the way to the west. Now this white line over here is the border to Dubai and Sharjah. After beyond this white line, it is Sharjah. After this white line right here, Abu Dhabi begins, and this everything in the middle is Dubai that you see today. So Dubai started off with this area right here, okay? This area is Deira, this area is Nakheel, it's Bar Dubai. It is all the original areas of Dubai that took place. It was also towards this side where we had the starting parts of Jumeirah. So this is the old part of Dubai where we have all of the unorganized construction that's happening. Most of the areas right here are not even freehold. They are all only there are all properties that can only be owned by GCC nationals. So this is old Dubai, probably the most unorganized area of Dubai. And then from here onwards, like let's say from Zabil all the way until Furjan, we have the Dubai of the present, where everything that you love about Dubai is probably in this present area. We have the Palm Jumeirah, we have downtown Dubai, we have Burj Al Arab, we have MBR City, District 1, we have Mall of the Emirates, we have Emirates Living, we have Dubai Marina. All of the amazing things that you know and love about Dubai are in the Dubai of present, and they have planned this area in the best way possible. The planning here versus the planning there is completely different. The roads are more organized, the communities are organized, there is freehold ownership right here, and the road networks and systems are on point in these areas. Most of the metro connectivity and the bus connectivity are all in these areas. So this was the Dubai of the present that we all know and love. Everything that attracts anyone to Dubai is mostly in the Dubai of the present. Still, in the old parts of Dubai, on the seafront, we have new development happening. Yes, we have new development happening because seafront will always be prime. But apart from that, there is not much of any development happening in these areas other than these three seafront destinations, these three islands that the government has created for development. Apart from that, all the major development has happened over the last 20 years in this present area of Dubai. Now, beyond this line is the future of Dubai. We're talking about the Jebel Ali district, we're talking about the Dubai South area, and then we're also talking about the Dubai industrial cities and other areas right here, okay, all the way until Gantut. Now, this is the future of Dubai. The new largest airport in the world is moving right here. The new Palm is going to be in the future side of Dubai. We're going to have the largest port in Jebel Ali port that is going to be on this side of Dubai. We're going to have a new downtown, which is Expo City, on this side of Dubai. We're going to have the longest beach that's coming up right here. We're coming up with a whole new downtown and marina area right in front of the Palm. We also have major significant communities like the Oasis, the Heights. All of these are coming into this new side of Dubai. So if you love what Dubai has done with present Dubai, you can be rest assured that with a plan for 2040, up till 2040, the government has already has a plan in place. They are going to make sure that this final area, this is going to be the final boss of Dubai, is going to be the most futuristic, the most well organized, the most well planned. Development has already started in this area, but once this area matures, this will be the best area of Dubai. It will probably even surpass these areas today. I don't know, but I can only imagine if they did such an amazing job with the present of Dubai. I can only imagine what are they going to do with the future of Dubai. And also, you're going to be super close to Abu Dhabi. We are moving close to Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is coming close to Dubai. So this whole area is going to be probably one of the best areas in all of the world, in my opinion. So do not sleep on the south of Dubai. There are opportunities right here, but you have to be smart about what you pick up. An island on the water, a bigger brother to the older Palm. This is like going to be a no-brainer opportunity that is coming up right here. So that is the future of Dubai in a nutshell. Let's move along and compare the Palm Jumeirah with Palm Jebel Ali, and what are the key differences between these two projects. So the Palm Jebel Ali is going to be 113 million square feet in land area. It's going to add 110 kilometers of coastline. It's going to be housing 118,000 residents in its maturity. It's going to have 80 plus hotels and resorts. So what you see on the Palm Jumeirah today, we have the Aqua Venture, we have different resorts like Aqua Venture, we have hotels like Atlantis, the Royal Atlantis, and all of these things. Now imagine what they will do on Palm Jebel Ali, what level of development and what level of hotels and resorts will they bring up right here. We have 90 kilometers of beachfront that's going to be added to the city of Dubai with this very project. You're going to have so many areas right here which are going to have different there's going to be different segmented areas right here that are going to host different types of attractions. You're going to have luxury yacht club, a mall, a large mall, hospitality crescent, you have beach clubs, you have sunset promenade, you have going to be having a tower with a 360 view around here. So the plan is solid for Palm Jebel Ali. It's going to be one of the most well planned islands known to mankind. Let's move along and check out how the Palm Jumeirah is segregated into different parts. So firstly, the biggest thing is that Palm Jumeirah has a huge traffic problem. If let's say this was Palm Jumeirah, from point A to enter Palm and sometimes to go there in peak traffic hours, it could even take you up to 25 minutes from point A to point B inside the Palm. In Palm Jebel Ali, they have defeated this whole problem by adding very smart connectivity to the island. So rather than only one entry exit, they're adding in total 3 entry exits into the island. So one will be from the main trunk, the other entrance will go directly into the crescent, and the other entrance from the other crescent right here. So 3 entry and exit points into the Palm. That is completely gonna solve the bottleneck issues that currently happen on Palm Jumeirah. So Palm Jumeirah plan was a 30-year ago plan. Based on that time, that's what they planned. But they are planning Palm Jebel Ali as per today's plan for the next 30-40 years, and Dubai knows what kind of tourist residents crowd they attract, so they're going to plan accordingly for the future demand and growth in population. They're planning as per that. So that's the reason why it's such a well-planned project. So to begin, the Palm has the main trunk, and then we have the fronds that we know about already, okay, and then we have 5 different crescents. We have crescent A, B, C, which is called the crown. The crescent C is called the crown, as you can see right here, and then crescent D and E. All right, and then we have the spine that is going to be right here. So these are the different segments of the Palm, how they have separated the Palm into different areas, and different areas are going to have different kind of things happening over there. The fronds will only have beautiful luxury villas. The apartments are going to be on the crescents and on the trunk. So that's how they're doing it. There's going to be multiple pocket parks and different areas right here in the middle, which is called the spine. Let's move along and see how the Palm Jebel Ali is different from Palm Jumeirah in terms of land size. You can see Palm Jumeirah was 61 million square feet. Over here, land size is 147 million square feet. The Palm Jumeirah's width was 5.3 kilometers wide. Over here, Palm Jebel Ali is 7.4 kilometers wide. So it's significantly 2 kilometers wider than what you have on Palm Jumeirah. The length of the Palm from the start to the end is 5.1 kilometers. Over here, we have 7 kilometers of length for Palm Jebel Ali. We have some more significant differences where the entire length of the crescent, the perimeter, is 12 kilometers. Over here, you have 17.5 kilometers of crescent area, and the length of each frond is 2 kilometers versus over here it's going to be 2.4 kilometers. The width of each frond, is 170 meters, whereas in Palm Jebel Ali the width of each frond is 200 meters. So that means bigger villas, bigger plot areas, more beach areas, and lesser density right here. Okay, the width of the trunk in Palm Jumeirah is 690 meters, whereas over here it is 560 meters. So the trunk is slightly lesser. Okay, in every other way, the Palm Jebel Ali is a bigger project compared to what we have in Palm Jumeirah. In Palm Jumeirah, there's also issues of water stagnation. Why? Is because the water flow is not very freely done, because there's only one opening and 2 openings other than these 2 openings right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 openings for the water to pass in Palm Jumeirah. In Palm Jebel Ali, they've taken care of this problem by having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 openings. So the water flows much more easily into the islands, and the circulation of water is going to be much better within Palm Jebel Ali. So every way in terms of entry, exit, congestion, they've figured it out. Water circulation, they've figured it out. Making it larger, wider, more livable, less density, more open spaces, everything has been planned for Palm Jebel Ali. Another aspect that I would like to share is the distance between the fronds. Yeah, the water between the fronds over here was 250 meters. In Palm Jebel Ali, the distance between the 2 fronds is going to be 400 meters. That's almost half a kilometer of distance between you and the next frond. That means better, bigger, more open views of the waters and more unobstructed views for you as an owner. So as I mentioned, in every way, the Palm Jebel Ali is bigger and better than what we have in Palm Jumeirah. So let's move along and check out the renders of the beautiful villas that are going to be coming up inside Palm Jebel Ali. We have the beach collection and the coral collection. Let's take a look at these villas right here. So let's begin with the beach collection, which are 5 and 6 bedroom beautiful villas that are coming up right here. So we have the first type, which is cyan sky, and this is how the front of the villa looks like. Now we have 6 different types in this very 5 and 6 bedrooms. You have 6 distinct, unique looks into the villas. They all have different floor plans. They all have different, slightly different sizes, and they all have completely different looks. So let's check out quickly all of these. Now, these are some beautiful modern villas. If you want to find something like this on Palm Jumeirah, it's hard to find. There's only a few modern villas in Palm Jumeirah, whereas most of the villas are 20, 15-year-old villas with older style of architecture. So let's quickly go through the interiors and exteriors of these Cyan Sky villas. So you can take a look. Some of the most modern finishes right here. Cobalt is the next style. Now this is how it looks like. It's a very unique and modern design that's coming up right here. You can take a look. Looks very special. The interiors are very tastefully done. And as I mentioned, each and every villa is going to be having access to the beach. So beautiful blue views for you all day long. This is Bahia Luna. This is one of my favorite designs. It's a very modern villa. Looks beautiful from the inside, like dark interiors. I really like the look of this very villa right here. You can take a look how the bathrooms are going to be done. It's very special how they're designing this villa. So there's a game room overlooking the beach. This is an office space. Then we have wave crest. Again, each and every one of this villa is a masterpiece in its own right. Each and every villa has amazing designs and amazing interiors. I'm really in awe of all these beautiful villas that Nakheel is bringing up right here in Palm Jebel Ali. We have Ocean Whisper. That's how it looks like. Amazing designs, amazing interiors. Again, each and every bedroom is going to have some amazing views of the beaches. Then we have Blue Jay. That's how it looks like. Again, these are the views that you can expect from each and every villa of Palm Jebel Ali, especially in these higher numbered villas that are launching soon. The views are going to be absolutely amazing. Okay, so that was the end of that. Now they're also showing some community renders of how this is going to look like. So these are how the fronds are going to be looking like. Each and every villa is going to be looking different from the other one. You're going to have 400 meters of distance between you and your neighbor. Beautiful clear waters for you to go swim and enjoy. This is how it looks like in the evenings. Now this is how the tip of the fronds is going to look like. Amazingly designed villas right here. Now this is the beach lifestyle that everyone would aspire to have. Evening shots. This is near the yacht club. From the restaurants and other retail areas. So this is pretty much all of the beach collection. I'm also going to show you the coral collection, which are the 6 and 7 bedroom massive villas that are coming up right here. Now the first one is called Porcelain Roses. Now this villa is absolutely special. Just take a look at this design. Amazing villa, very wide and large size villa right here. You're going to have a lot of horizontal lines and a lot of straight lines as well. The way that this villa is designed is absolutely amazing. This is the 7 bedroom villa. The built up area is going to be roughly around 12,000 square feet of built up. Amazing villas right here. Amazing villas. Just check out all of these beautiful renders of the interiors that you're going to have right here. The bathroom, the gym. Then we have the second type, which is called the Red Aurora. This is how it looks like. Again, very special villas right here. Amazing designs. 4 top architectural companies have done the designs of these very villas right here. So you can take a look. I'm quickly gonna just go through all of these. Then we have Redwood. This is how it looks like. Amazing, majestic villa right here. So that's the interiors, that's the gym, and that's the end of this presentation. There are 3 more types in the coral collection that Nakheel is yet to release the brochures for those. We're waiting on those. Hopefully by the time you reach out to me, I have those ready for you. So if you're interested in this very project, and if you would like to get yourself a unit right here, please do not waste any time. Nakheel has already opened up the EOIs. They're collecting expression of interest for these new releases. There's going to be very few of them being released. There's going to be 6 fronds, and in total probably 50 villas in each, so about 300 villas at best that are going to be launching right here. And there are people looking to pick up multiple units as well. So the opportunity is in front of us. This is one of the most lucrative launches that's going to be coming up in Dubai, the highest potential for growth, the best case for capital preservation. So if you're a high ticket investor, please do not waste any time and reach out to me at the earliest. Or if you are going to be a group of investors, 2-3 friends or partners looking to pick up a unit together, this is a phenomenal opportunity for you to pick up something that is going to stand the test of time and perform extremely well in the market. So this was the entire presentation. If you found this video informative, please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel for more informative content on the Dubai real estate market. And for now, this is Saad, Dubai Realtor, signing off.